It is high time for you, sir, to decide whether or not you will any longer use us in this brutal manner, or adopt us as brethren. For in our opinion, on this single circumstance alone depends the future prosperity or destruction of these states and the safety of your own life in particular. If ever virtue was in danger of escaping the continent of America, it is at this time. For it's an insult upon human understanding to say that there is a single spark left in the breasts of any of Burr's best blood of America, in the priesthoods, or in any of J. Adams' nobility, knaves or fools. There cannot come a stranger among us from any part of the world or the continent, be he ever so virtuous, useful, or well-informed, but at the moment he discovers himself to be a Republican and opposed to this inhuman slavery, he is spurned at and frowned upon by our haughty, tyrannical monsters, and excluded from all society, and called by all the lying damn rascals that their malice can invent. Even the clerks in Congress are of this number, and those who pass for Republicans. And we, their poor unfortunate slaves, are beaten without intermission and trodden underfoot in a most inhuman and brutal manner. Yea, it has come to this, that our lives are no longer safe. For our inhuman masters and overseers publicly say that they would as soon take away our lives as that of a dog's, and that they will do it if we should happen to offend them again, even in the most trifling offense. And the right over wives during those delicate and painful periods which are peculiar to their sex, and which the most savage nations respect, are disregarded by our cruel masters, overseers, and even by our mistresses, and are driven like cattle from their beds in the morning at early dawn, and forced into the fields almost naked, and there obliged to labor in the heat of the scorching sun during the whole livelong day. And many times, even in these painful moments when 8 or 9 months gone in pregnancy, they are beaten down and trodden underfoot in a most inhuman manner. These are painful truths which no person can deny who has ever lived 3 months among the slaveholders. This being our unhappy condition, we humbly beseech you, sir, to lay our cause before the agents of this government, and request them to interpose between us and our inhuman tyrants, or otherwise necessity will ere long oblige us to seek our own safety by taking away the lives of our tyrants and freeing ourselves at once from such inhuman monsters. Oh, rouse up the brave sons of 76, and the children of those heroes who bled and died to free their country from foreign foes and from bondage, that we and our children might live free from foreign as well as domestic tyrants. Don't let their labors be lost. Don't let so much blood be spilt in vain, and so much treasure bartered for a whistle, for Spanish folly, or for British knavery and pride. Oh, rouse, rouse quickly, and snatch your weapons, and unite your strength, and let us banish all tyrants, tyranny, and oppression from North America. And let us, who survive the fatal shock, form but one society, one great family. And since human nature has but one constitution, let there in future, at least in America, exist but one law, that of nature, but one code, that of reason, but one throne, that of justice, and but one altar, that of union. Then might the sons and daughters of America set under their vines and fruit trees and enjoy the fruits of their labor and the friendship of the whole human family. Then might they set down in the joy of their hearts and sing with the birds. a slave.